Hey everyone, welcome back to the Canadian Maritimes. This is Stuart, Victor Echo 9, Charlie Foxtrot. And this video is a little pep talk. A little pep talk for the new hams out there, or the hams out there who may be getting a little down because of all the crusties out there. I love that term, crusties. Anyway, just because you can't afford a big, elaborate station, or you just choose to work digital, or you're a POTA operator, or you have no code, you didn't do your code, you're one of those no code licensees. Anyway, it doesn't make you any less of a ham radio operator. Contrary to what the crusties will tell you, if you are a fan of digital, you're still a ham radio operator. Just because you don't have your Morse code ticket doesn't make you any less of a ham radio operator. Just because you choose to go out and do portable ham radio through POTA doesn't make you any less of a ham radio operator. Just because you have a simple wire antenna and a QRP rig and that's all you got doesn't make you any less of a ham radio operator. What makes you less of a ham radio operator is sitting back and complaining all the time. Complaining about digital. Oh, FT8 is just your computer. You're not a ham radio operator when you're using FT8. Or just because you didn't do code, you're not a good ham radio operator. That attitude makes you less of a ham radio operator. So for all those people who are a little bit down in the dumps because of all the crusties, trust me, you are appreciated. You are a good ham radio operator. You have value to this awesome community. It's the people that complain, bitch, just bellyache all the time. They are the detriment to this hobby, not to those people who are trying to do better. Here's a little story for you. A little story. I've been licensed 35 years. I took a few years off, about 30, but when I first got licensed, all I could afford was an old beat-up radio that I bought secondhand, a wire antenna that I ran from the apex of my house to the streetlight post, and I had a handheld realistic HTX 202 for those people that remember those. It wasn't until I got back into the hobby where I worked all my life where I could actually afford a hex beam, a half-decent radio, an amplifier, a portable rig for 30 some odd years. Now, counting I was off for a little bit there, but I was just like most people. I had a wire and a radio. Didn't make me any less of a ham radio operator. So for those folks who are belly aching all the time, I call them the crusties, go back and remember what it was like when you first got licensed, and remember the joy you had with ham radio, and try to get back to that day. And for those people who are new to the hobby or just have, a very simple setup, turn off all the garbage. That's my recommendation. Just turn off all the garbage and get back to enjoy this great hobby, great service. Anyway, I'm Stuart, Victor Echo 9, Charlie Foxtrot. Enjoy yourself. That's all I got to say. 7 3s. We'll talk to y'all later.